Hey everybody, welcome back to Forgotten Fates, a Dungeons & Dragons 3.5 edition campaign. We're currently in our third season, week number 4, part something, because that last one was really long and I have to chop it up into a bunch of different pieces, so I don't know how many that's going to be. But we coming back, and I believe Dermot is in hybrid bear form and has Vox by whatever. What are you wearing, like, shirt-wise? Are you wearing your shirt?
Yes. Just call it an explorer's outfit.
Alright, Dermot attempted to grab you by the scruff of the neck, and I think that's as much as I could do because it wasn't actually my turn.
Yes. If we haven't actually exited combat rounds, you turning around, reaching to grab him is all you could do. It's actually Andara's turn.
So I was healed for 11 originally?
Yes.
Okay, hang on a sec. Because, you know, we need to wait longer because we just had a huge break. I'm just trying to see. Okay, yeah, I'm just about at full health. Okay.
What do you do?
So the describe to me again what happened. So the zombie took an axe to the head from
mummy.
The mummy took an axe to the head.
Yeah,
and
zombie
crumpled.
Okay, I look around for any other encroaching dangers.
You don't see any. The only thing going on right now, Dermot picked his axe back up out of the mummy and turned around towards Vox. He's reaching for him.
Okay, Andara's sort of gonna stop and sort of grab her head like that and be like, "What happened? What?"
You're talking.
Yeah.
Okay.
You sound so disappointed. You're talking?
Bright lights, and I fell in darkness, and I'm...
Well, the reason I'm asking that is because the length of time for the sentence, I'm holding back your action. And anyone else that's readying blades or preparing for the poison implements.
Cursed creatures, and I kicked towards the dust. I kicked dust towards the zombie or mummy or whatever.
Is anyone else planning to do anything in particular that would involve a combat or need for turns?
I'm gonna wait.
Need for turns probably, but not combat.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Well,
Dragon, what did you do to me?
Dragon.
If I have an opportunity to turn around and do an action before Dermot and hits, I'm going to use the last charge on the belt on Andara.
Okay.
And I'm
Reach out
going
and touch her.
to express.
So I say, what do you do to me? You reach out and touch me?
Yes.
Do I actually have to roll a touch on this, or can I just roll the heal?
Do I get a reaction to this? Like
He's
chop
reaching
off
out
the
to touch you.
dragon's
So it's
hand?
going to be a touch attack. If you freak out, it's a touch attack. Otherwise, if you let him touch you,
And
It
meanwhile,
depends.
Dermot's reaching for the snake man who's got no arms.
right.
The snake man with no arms. Okay.
Or does he
So-
have arms now?
Yes, he has. He's always had arms.
Okay.
I was like, what? Wait, who has
He's
no arms?
reaching to touch you. What happens? Are you freaking out about it? Or does he have to roll a
Who,
touch?
me?
Yes, you. He's trying to touch
If
you.
I suspect that the bright flash that came from him before is what made me crumple to the ground, and yeah, I'm not going to be comfortable about that concept.
Okay, so roll a touch attack. She's
I'm
trying
assuming
to
you
get
mean-
away from your touch.
Yeah. Or Vox, rather.
Except
You could say
Nope.
something, Vaku.
I just saying. I'm just trying to heal you.
he didn't say that.
All right.
I'm.
You
I
don't
know.
hit.
Step out of the way and
I know,
have
I
my
know.
shield and sword up. What are you doing?
Was just trying to heal you.
Okay.
Sorry for.
What was with the bright magic flash before?
That wasn't a magic flash.
Everything went dark,
Kel,
and I was on the ground. What happened?
I think at this point, I'm letting them talk, but like keeping my eyes on the dragon because this is definitely suspicious, and just kind of scooching around towards Ardo,
Ardo?
and then I was gonna heal him when I had a chance.
I heard Illustrate's voice. What was happening?
What do you do, Ardo? Are you watching? You're muted.
He's silent, standing.
Yeah, I'm just watching.
He hides his voice.
Get some
All right.
popcorn.
Dermot, you can grab him now.
Yeah, I just grabbed him and through like gritted bare teeth. He just
Yeah, I'm not gonna even attempt or fight.
Okay.
I defended you, and you burnt me with lightning.
Yes.
I
Nice.
was
Sorry. Go ahead.
Why shouldn't I tear your slimy head from your shoulders right now?
since he's touching me, and I didn't use the other charge on that. I'm gonna use it on Dermot while we're talking.
So you're gonna touch him?
He's already touching me.
Yeah, but you still gotta put your hands on him to use it.
Wait, what?
He's
Can he
touching
just,
you
like,
here. Are you gonna heal him through your voice box? No,
With
you
his
have to
chin.
touch him.
with his chin? You can touch someone with your chin.
Sure, I'm going to touch him.
Touch where he's grabbing you. That's fine. Just
No.
touch. Wherever.
Sure,
Or
arm
say
works for me.
something before touching him.
Works for me, and I'm just going to say I was trying to help. I
Well,
didn't
that's-
want to burn down the building. So the only other thing I could do was that. And I'm sorry.
Can we
That's
have
why I
clarification?
normally do the invocation touch first so that you don't get hurt.
Yeah, this is important. Can we have clarification on touch? Does it have to do with hands? Because you can touch someone with some other part of your body. As far as I'm
I'm
concerned.
pretty sure the way that works, you gotta use a touch to cast the heal spell. Lay your hands on them.
I'll look that up.
Yeah, because
Please.
touch, I mean, I can start with my foot or my elbow. Does it say you have to use your hands specifically?
So
Because then technically him touching him is a touch. He's still touching you with my
then-
neck. Like-
So
Hey, don't get out of the scene. Keep the scene going.
I'll say, and that's
Right,
why
I
I
understand
normally
that.
do the
It's
invocation
important for
so that
future,
you're
though.
not hurt by this or by those.
It's important because if he tries to touch Dermot, Dermot tries to avoid it, then, and he's already touching him,
I
then
couldn't
the whole
avoid it.
interaction. Yeah.
I've always made you clerics reach out and touch somebody when you heal them.
But if the
Okay.
person's
I haven't ever
Regard-
said it's
okay.
okay to like pelvic thrust heal.
I don't care what like the future rules are going to be. Like, what are you doing, Vox? Like,
I am trying to heal you with a touch at the second.
so how do you touch me?
Well, just touch. I briefly touch your arm.
Okay, so I'm got you by the scruff of the neck, and you just put
Yes.
one arm up on my. Okay,
Yes, to just like just briefly, and then I even put my hand back down. I'm not even trying to be combative.
well,
So-
I wouldn't have even tried to parry that because it would be the normal reaction if somebody who grabs you by the neck would instantly grab your arms.
Okay.
So am I doing it? It's a 2d4 or 2d6, excuse me.
2d6. Heal for 6.
Just through again the gritted teeth. You just hear him 2d6. What did you heal me for?
Yeah.
No,
He
6.
healed you
Six.
for 6.
Just hear him. You hear me say, "If you ever hit me with lightning again,
Lightning.
I will jump off. I will stand here and let you shred me.
you won't see it coming." And then I throw him to the ground.
What's
I'm-
wrong with you? I say, not to Dermot, but to Vox.
Does he just throw me against the wall, or does he throw me right down where I'm at?
It would be enough force. The intent is to knock you on your ass.
Okay.
You're probably back 5 feet.
Nope. So I'll just go onto the wall and just kind of sit there. I won't even attempt to get up. Do I take any butt damage off of that?
If you want to take it, you went back 5 feet. It's 1d6.
For future for my character as well, can we get clarification on touch? Because I think I've kissed heads before to heal, and that was deemed touch.
It's any touch with intent.
You know what I mean? If he's already you're already grabbing his
Right.
neck. That could be his intent. Like,
Traditionally, it's touch with intent. Like you have to make the contact and then intend for that to send the healing through it.
Right. Okay.
So like just him touching me, if he didn't want to heal me, he wouldn't have, like, because we've had this conversation
But
about.
if he's like, yeah, but I don't understand. Like I said for my character, so if he's already touching me and I can just will it through with the contact point,
Yeah.
does that count?
I believe so.
That's what I want a clarification.
The other thing is too, like you can not will it. You can
Right.
choose
No, I
not to
understand.
send it through. We've had
I
that
understand
discussion.
that.
It's
No, I
because
understand.
each spell has different components. Like some require you to make some kind of hand gesture as well, you know, or say
Right.
something.
No, somatic and yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
because he's using a belt, it doesn't really have like a bunch of the
It doesn't
components and stuff.
specify.
Yeah. Anyway, so as I throw him to the ground, I would continue shifting all the way into bear form and head down the hall, like bashing down the doors, investigating.
Ardo
Okay.
looks beat up, right? So
Yeah.
I'd just be like, Ardo, are you okay? And then like cast a heal on him.
With the wand, or
Yeah, with the wand.
okay.
Seems to be the only thing I'm rolling. So there. How does
Okay.
he look now?
Ardo took.
Do you respond to the "Are you okay"?
Yeah, be fine.
Okay.
I say it like that, like,
Yeah.
so everything that's going on, it's like a lot.
Told you guys not to trust him.
You hear like a bear roar as I bash down the door.
You're noticing the in rooms that you get to and bash the doors down into. There've been tussled people. Someone's already gone through here.
And they shut the door on the way out.
Damn.
It's awfully considerate of them. I'm looking for people, so if there's nothing interesting in the room or no interesting smells, I'm moving on to the next one. Like he's full on rampaging.
Okay.
You're looking for people, you said?
Yeah.
Can
Okay.
you smell them?
Probably can't smell much. It's probably being masked by the putrid smell downstairs.
Fair enough.
Is everyone else okay? Kind of looking around, like, how are you guys?
And Dara's looking at herself, making sure everything's in check and everything seems okay for the most part. A couple of snicks and
Grabs her
scratches.
boobs, does a little adjustment. Yeah, those are still good.
Armor's still on.
No one else says anything? Just
Currently,
holding the wand. Anyone else need any help?
Holding the wand, eh?
Yeah.
Ardo's down.
Everyone else okay?
Partially. Dermot's still hurt. Vox is beat up bad.
I'm asking. They're not answering.
I said,
Right.
oh, right, I suppose.
Ardo said he was okay, other than, you know.
Strange dragon flashes of apparent lightning nature. I don't approve of. Aside from that, I appear to be alright. Bear, what are you doing?
He just roars and bashes down the next door.
Alright.
Great.
What's
You
with Dermot?
manage.
Does he always do this bear thing now?
Seems pretty angry. I mean, let's look for clues in these rooms.
Ruh-roh,
Why
Shaggy.
were those skeletons up here?
Probably the necromancer's doing.
But why would he leave them here?
I can only assume it's some sort of guards to protect something or to hide his tracks.
Or distract, I guess? I don't know.
Speculation's all I have right now, Kel, unfortunately.
Well,
I sort of moved towards that way where the dwarf is bashing doors in. Looking around.
so everyone just dispersed?
I just walked towards where Dermot was.
Or were they gone before I was done talking?
Dermot was gone.
I heard you.
I sort of was walking and talking.
I was asking you about the others that disappeared before I was
Yeah,
done.
no, I'm just letting you know. That's how my character interaction went.
Just because they didn't verbalize any commands.
I'm just gonna head down the stairs and just kind of.
But did you
I
walk
don't
on in
know.
conversation, or did you...
When everyone else turned away, I just kind of got up and left. Walked out down the stairs.
You're only what you say you do, so that's why I'm.
Oh, I know.
Okay.
I wanna open this door right here, David.
I heard that. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
hear you.
Which door?
This door downstairs. That's right by the stairway.
Okay.
Oh, dang it.
I would like to know more about what we were just fighting. Is that common knowledge, or is there like things I can know more about this thing?
Would you like to know more?
The more
Yes.
we know. What? I want to see what's in that closet, or it looks like it's a closet.
All right. You open that closet.
Okay. What's in there?
You see a hatch that's been opened up, and a ladder leading down into what you're assuming is a cellar.
Oh, fudge. Okay, I pop my head back out the door and yell, "Hey guys, I found a hatch!"
By the way, Kel, you might want to subtitle things to Sragg right now that you're telling him, so he knows what you're saying. Shopping.
Hello?
Ardo yelled, "Guys, I found a hatch." Okay.
I'll turn back and I'll look back down the hallway.
Are we doing turn order here, or should we be doing turn order? Or
That's why I was waiting for.
No, that's done.
well, it's
go-
just because
go
everyone's
as you
trying to
see.
do actions and we're stepping on each other. So
It's kind of hard for me to handle things right now because y'all are. I'm getting like robots pretty often.
I get that, but we're still doing that, so we need to collectively decide what we're doing instead of all doing separate actions.
I blame Ryan.
All I've got so far is Ardo's searching through a room, and Vox was hanging out by a table.
And I've asked 3 times, what were we fighting?
You're talking to the others?
Okay,
we're probably
only
typing
Vox.
up, yeah.
Okay, Vox went downstairs. Andara is close enough to hear. Dermot's raging in bear form, and Ardo is clear by. So only Andara and Ardo are able to answer that question.
I'm not asking. I'm
Oh.
asking the DM. Knowledge
Gotcha.
check. What were we fighting? I've asked 3 times. What knowledge check do I need to do? I get that he's mummified, but like we're still all doing something separate. That's the problem. So that's why I was saying that.
All right. Well, that's the first time I've got to hear it, but that's not your fault or mine. You don't need a knowledge check for that. That should be common knowledge. Mummies are pretty famous.
Okay.
If you're trying to get anything else out of it, like what the curse or the fear or special effects, yeah, type please. Okay, it's a knowledge religion for undead, or you can use your bardic. Am I coming through okay?
Yes.
Then Bardic.
Bardic. Okay, roll me a bardic knowledge.
Don't you roll that for me now?
You're right. Sorry, I'm a little flustered with this crap going on. Everything. Guess you can't expect it to be good forever.
I was just getting frustrated that everyone was doing something simultaneously.
Should we take a brief pause, decide our turn order, and see if Sragg's gonna be able to continue on, or?
We just came off a break.
Yeah, I realize that, but I mean, taking those difficulties are technical difficulties. I don't have anything else to say right now. I was just sort of interacting with the bear as he traipsed on.
I think we're not doing anything. We're just waiting for Sragg to give Ryan his answer.
Okay.
And then it's to the next.
We should probably text things back and forth, Skype if we can, to make it more clear of what we're saying in the event it's chopping out for the time being.
You want Skype or roll 20?
Whatever. Either way is probably fine.
Yeah, but if we all choose the same thing, he doesn't need to like flip flop between everything.
I don't know how to GM tell in Roll20 properly. I know GM roll. I don't know how GM tell works.
/W space.
One of these.
Okay. I mean, I'm not using it right now, but.
Just one of them.
So you
Give it
like,
a second. We'll wait till we hear what's happening. We'll know whether or not we can continue after.
Yep.
Hello?
We're just
Hello?
waiting on your knowledge check to ride.
Oh, good.
And
I can hear a little bit more now.
Like it's coming better now.
I don't know what the heck was going on. Okay, from your knowledge check, you get that they can paralyze you with fear, that they're vulnerable to fire. They don't take as much damage as they should. They're pretty resilient. And that they carry something called mummy rot. You don't get the exact specifics on mummy rot, but you know it's bad news. It's a curse, not just a disease. It's a curse that behaves like a disease.
so I know that mummy rot is a curse that these things do.
Yes,
Bad.
it's bad.
That's all I know.
Without attention, usually the recipient dies.
I don't know how it's administered or anything, or how one would tend to get it.
You would suspect any contact with them, so you think anyone that's been touched by it would have it.
Okay, so that's a lot of time on me, because I'd probably be pondering that while I'm staring at this thing. So next person.
Okay. So Dermot, you searched through the entire top. Everything's been tussled about. You didn't find anything up here.
Okay. I would then proceed back to where I shifted, and as I'm walking there, I would shift back to Dwarf and start putting my stuff on.
Okay.
Are you naked at this point?
Yeah.
As I'm walking down the hallway, like,
Shifting?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Andara, what did you want?
I was originally just following where the bear was heading. Is he still heading down the same hallway with doors that he was knocking down? Or?
He's coming back now. So you were with him through the whole search.
Okay.
Someone definitely went through this end. The indoor at the very end, you notice this room was really lavishly decorated. It was a good room.
Andor? For their Ewoks?
Yes, there were Ewoks at one point.
Sorry, I had to. Okay, other than that, there's nothing at the end of this hall. It's just a hall that leads nowhere.
Right.
We heard Kel scream. Did we hear Kel? Oh, not Kel. Did we
Ardo.
hear Ardo screaming from somewhere? Or
Yeah. You heard Ardo screaming, "Help, he's got me."
Okay.
I mean,
What?
no. You heard him screaming that he had,
Hey, I found a hatch.
I found a hatch.
Did that sound like it was coming from downstairs, or?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll look at the bear and be like, should we go see what Ardo is yammering about?
Probably. It's been a minute.
That's the bear. You're gonna talk for the bear?
I'm sorry, I'm doing something else.
No problem. Do you
Yeah,
wanna
apparently
comment?
we probably should.
Yeah. Okay. That's kind of crazy. Dermot. You feel ill suddenly.
Oh, mummy rot.
You take 4 con damage and 3 charisma damage.
Oh,
Can have
Mummy
a
rot is not fun.
zombie dwarven werebear.
Out of game, it's ridiculous. You have to like do a curse removal, and you gotta drink it. Yeah, it's dumb.
4 con, you said?
Yeah.
Do I see any strange behavior in his character?
I'm pretty sure it would probably look like he was just kicked in the nuts.
if he took.
Would he
charisma-
have like a physical reaction that I can note? Like, I'm trying not to metagame this, is what I'm saying, you know what I mean?
Pretty sure you would have paled. Yeah, you would have noticed he suddenly just did not look well at all. Like, he just
Okay.
suddenly nauseated bad.
And do I feel okay? Otherwise,
You feel okay.
okay, I'll say, Master Dwarf, are you feeling alright?
Being that their favorite enemy, do I know about mummy rot?
You would know that there's you know it's bad. Same situation, the mummy's curse.
Okay. I've
But
got-
you've never encountered the mummy's curse. You just know it's bad news.
Yeah, well, you have to be pretty stupid not to make the connection that it's the mummy rot.
Right. Yeah.
I've got... It's the mummy's curse.
Do I know anything of that after he says it? Go ahead, continue.
I believe this is your department to fix. Or you're gonna be killing me
We'll
like you...
see about that! We'll see how well I can roll on this kind of thing. Remove disease and lesser restoration. I have neither of those.
Vox,
Huh.
you feel really bad as well. You actually just took 5 con damage, 3 charisma damage.
Okay. 5 con, 3 charisma.
This reminds me of that zone in DDO where there's mummies all over the friggin' place, the sands or whatever. Such a frustrating area.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sit down right where I'm at.
Okay. So, we got that. Alright, so y'all heard Ardo call about finding a hole in the ground? A hatch, he said.
Yeah, 1 second, Ardo. And then you see Dermot like, oh, I don't feel so good. Come up.
Yeah. What do you do when you get that, when it hits you, Dermot?
Well, he would have buckled over.
Buckled over.
Doubled over.
Okay. Yeah, so Kel's just there looking at the mummy. Those are bad. Looks and sees the dwarf. Ooh. Yeah, it's not good.
Oh dear. Andara, how do we fix this?
Sragg, what do I know about this sort of thing with my knowledge checks?
Let's see here. Let's do knowledge religion.
Do you need me to roll this, or is this something you're gonna roll?
I'm
or-
gonna roll it.
Okay.
I just hope that you're good at it.
I know, right?
Just hoping not using a load of dice.
Oh, I'll be darned. You know what you need to know.
Thank goodness. For
Mummy rot. It's going to continue until they die. Powerful curse, not a natural disease. You'll have if you try to heal them, you will have to succeed on a DC 20 caster level check. In other words, pretty dang powerful, or it will have no effect on them. You have to remove the curse on them before you do try to remove the disease.
Or what?
Eventually,
it just doesn't
nothing
take
it won't
effect.
affect. Eventually, the people that die of mummy rot shrivel away into sand and dust that blows away into nothing.
Yeah, you need like remove curse and like remove disease or lesser restoration. It's a pain in the.
Don't you
fucking
have break
ass.
enchantment or something?
I'm only level 4 right now. Your
Requires
lesser
a-
restoration, coupled with another thing, might cure one of them.
Well, at the second, I don't even think you guys know that I have it.
No, we don't.
No.
I'm downstairs.
I know. I'm just saying in general, out of context right now. We definitely know that Dermot has it. Like we're above.
So Andara just shared like this is what we need.
Yeah,
to
I'll basically say he's got the mummy rod, I believe. Are you feeling okay, Kel?
do. I'm fine. I didn't get touched by this guy.
I apparently don't have any side effects that I'm aware of yet.
But I have some potions that might help.
What do you have available to you?
I got one potion of remove disease, one potion of lesser restoration. Those might help.
Would those help with my descriptions and what we need to do?
They would be great after the curse was removed.
Oh, do we need a curse removal still, right? Yeah.
You know that you need a break enchantment or remove curse requiring a DC 20 caster level check for either spell.
Curse is the catch right there. Restoration handles the other part, but the
So we need a
Curse.
wizard.
I don't know if I have that ability available to me. I'd have to look that up at level 4. I don't know. Do I have remove curse that I can?
Remove curse would be one that you would get access to. I don't know
I would need a
when.
day to rest though and get it back, obviously.
Remove
Break
curse is
enchantment.
higher level.
If
Took
I
forever
have
for
it,
Colby
yeah.
to get it.
I know curse is one of those curses. One of those.
I think
pain
it's the
ass-
break enchantment one that's lower. No,
I'm pretty sure break's actually higher.
is it?
It's for wizards. I don't know about for clerics. Let's see.
Yeah, given my knowledge checks, you let me know what I might need to do for this.
Remove curse is a 3rd level cleric spell.
Okay, well I should have
Break
that.
enchantment is a 5th level cleric spell.
Okay. There you go.
So if you have access to 3rd level spells, then you have access to remove curse. So
I'm
tomorrow,
level 3, so yeah.
no, you have to be level 5 cleric to have level
Yeah, well
3
then I don't
spells.
have access. Okay. Oh, third level. Yeah, that's right. Third level spells. Right. Yeah.
You don't
So
have-
I basically relay that information. I don't have the necessary skills to do this. Perhaps one of my order would be able to assist, but
Hey guys,
this
what's
is regrettably beyond my skills. Just a minute, Ardo.
what's taking? No, I'm up here. What's taking so long? I yelled like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, I said just a second.
Oh my god! What happened to Dermot?
I think he's
The mummy's curse. Are you feeling all right currently? You haven't come in contact with the
No.
mummy.
Not that I know of.
Yeah, did the mummy hit you?
He
Touched
did
you?
hit me.
Where did that stubborn dragon go? Maybe he's also affected by this
Downstairs.
nonsense.
How do we get rid of this?
Magics mostly.
Do we know any wizards? Kel, do you have any wizards in this town?
Well, the innkeep's kind of a wizard.
We need to get him over there.
I got this token. That might
I'm
get us-
heading that way.
Want my token?
To the inn?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I have my own.
Sragg, based on my knowledge, would I know that this doesn't spread to anyone else with them, or?
You know what? Yeah, you both know that.
Well, I would
It
relay
takes the
that
mummy to
information.
spread it.
You won't contaminate anybody else. You should be okay.
And he won't have another hard hit like that until tomorrow.
Is what
Okay.
she knows.
Actually, I don't have a token, so I'll say I'll take your token.
That's what she knows. She knows it's hit you today. It'll be 24 hours before it hits you again.
Yeah.
If
And
you'll
I just
excuse me,
know
I'm
that
not
if you-
investigating any further till I deal with this.
Yeah, I think that's wise. Here,
Understandable.
take my token. I'll be there in a minute. Maybe I can convince him to help us out more than just.
Maybe we should regather at the inn and take care of these matters before we continue on in this investigation.
Yeah, we're just gonna leave this place like this, though. Like,
And there are
Snap.
sort of shrugs. Given the circumstances, I mean, if we could search around a little further, but
well, you
I
don't
don't
have
think
you don't have this kind
pursuing-
of time. So here, take my token, Dermot. And I hand him my token.
yeah.
We'll meet you at the inn after.
Happy hunting.
I hand him the token.
I snap it.
Dermot, you snap the token, and you're suddenly gone. All right,
We're
we'll go to you in a minute.
Where's the dragon?
Yeah. Go ahead.
He's
Do your thing,
downstairs. I saw him in the hallway a minute ago.
Okay, well, maybe you could go check on him.
Sure.
Okay. Andara, did you see anyone in here on this floor?
Aside from our decayed friend and our companions, I've not noticed anyone else. We didn't see anything down the hall. It appears the rooms have been ransacked, but no other animals or persons
dog
are
barking
therein.
outside? Well,
Despite the barkings of the local neighborhood dogs.
let's split up and try and search to see if we can find anything in the room. And then
You really think splitting up is wise, given that necromancer may be lurking about, summoning these kind of creatures? And I point to the mummy.
But you said there was no one up here, right?
Not that we've discovered. Do you mean to search on this floor or
Yes,
other
just
locations?
Just this floor. And then go
Okay,
downstairs.
feel free to search down these halls. The bear and I have traipsed about a little bit, but if you feel you might find something, I'll wait here for you to finish.
Okay, but did you guys already look in the rooms? Like, did you search the rooms?
I didn't search very thoroughly. The bear, however, was breaking down doors. I don't know how thorough a bear can search. I don't know the extent of Dermot's bear sniffing or searching abilities. Regrettably, I can't say yes or no in that regard.
And I have another question for you. You'd probably know about. Is it safe to leave this mummy corpse here?
This mummy corpse, I feel, is insert blank from Sragg.
Safe. It's inert now.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
should be fine. He shouldn't bother anybody else. He's
We
in
know-
no worry.
Is there any value in him?
I haven't searched his corpse.
Isn't
Some
mummy
mummies
dust
are buried
valuable?
with some mummies are buried with treasure. I don't know what this mummy might have on his person. Usually they're stored separately and not on their person. But if you want to investigate, you're safe to do so. You shouldn't get mummy rot
Okay.
if that's what you're concerned about.
Yeah, I was. I'll check down the rooms and then I'll come back. And then I'm gonna go off and check down the hallway.
Okay, I'll wait here for you to finish.
And scan in the rooms, and what I'm looking for is specifically any clues that'll help us find or anything of value.
Okay.
Do let me know
Here.
if you need anything, Master Kel. I'll be right here.
Okay, thanks, Andara.
That was weird.
You're welcome.
The inn rooms seem to be trashed. The one at the end of the hall is much more lavishly decorated and more comfortable. You're not finding much of value that would be easily portable.
Okay.
I mean, the furniture carving, you could.
Let's carry the beds out.
And
Yeah.
is a search check needed, or did you already do that? Or is this
Search
like
check is not needed for this.
Okay,
It's
so-
been
it's been ransacked that bad? Okay. Okay, so I'll come back after I search all the rooms.
okay.
But that took a while, so
Yeah. So Andara went downstairs.
No,
No?
I was waiting there for Kel to finish.
Okay. So Ardo went to the Dragon Man. How'd that go, Ardo?
I don't know. I'm right here.
So you get over to Vox.
Vox?
Ah,
What are you doing?
just sitting here.
You don't look good.
I don't feel very good.
I think you need to head over to Lars Tavern and get checked out. We just sent Dermot. He had mummy rot.
Mummy rot. What's
Mummy
that?
rot. It's a disease you get from mummies.
Oh,
You go over
Is
there.
that the actual extent of your knowledge on it, or
I don't know what my knowledge is on it.
no? I mean on.
Well, from what I
Ardo.
picked up from what the conversation we just
You
had.
were there. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, it's bad. Whatever. I mean, I don't know. I don't know the extent. I just know it as a disease. That's all I know.
Oh, well, I guess I better head that way.
Okay.
We're gonna stay here and check it out.
So is that the end of your turns?
Yeah, that's it.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna call the horse and head back.
Were you
walk
headed
out
to
and
Vox?
Call the horse.
The ring? I'm gonna summon my mechanical horse to come pick me up, and we're off. Back
All
to
right. You had locked him up in the barn at. No, I'm letting you do it. You locked him up over there at the inn in the barn.
Uh-huh.
You hear a commotion, but he's coming.
I'm just gonna keep limping out till I get to him. Off I go.
Why do I picture
So
dragging?
really- Okay, and I'll head back to Lars.
Okay.
fuck, they might ask us to leave this town and never come back.
All right. All right, Dermot, you snap your token. You appear with Lars in the center of this inn. You notice the thing is crawling with halflings. They're sitting around different tables discussing what to do. Well, you pop in. Dermot, you're still naked, are you not?
No, I put my stuff
No.
back on.
Oh, okay. You've looked better.
Yeah, I felt better too. I heard that you could possibly take care of mummy rot.
I could give it my best. Let me see. It's a pretty powerful thing you've come against there. Picks up an old dusty tome, blows it off, and sets it on the counter. Let me see. This is going to take some concentration.
Take your time. I am not going anywhere.
You hear an explosion of wood.
In what
And you
direction?
see him shake from behind him. What was that? You just see the mechanical horse taking off past the window. My barn!
I'm pretty sure the dragon folk's good for it.
We shall hope so.
Yeah, he'll give you enough to make sure that you can build a barn twice as nice as the older one.
Oh, really? Thank you.
You make sure I survive this mummy rot, and I'll see to it.
That's funny.
Well, I'm going to have to read on it. You might want to go lay down for a bit while I try to figure out what I'm
Okay.
going to have to do.
He just falls over.
Oh, that's not good. Starts flipping through the pages.
Okay, how's here?
This looks nice.
Vox, Your horse comes riding up to you wearing a window.
It's like around it.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
You know what happened.
That's gonna be a pretty fancy barn you gotta rebuild if the old one had
He's
windows
like,
in it.
oh, that's the third barn this month.
You notice the stained glass, parts of it still there.
A really expensive barn.
I
Golden stained glass, yeah.
can't this day get any worse.
Famous last words.
To the end.
You hop on the horse, it rides you
I don't
straight over to the
hop on
end.
the horse, I just.
Okay, you lay over on the horse, it takes you straight into the inn, right?
No, not straight into the end.
He said to the end.
You said to
To
the inn.
the end, to the front of the
not
end, not to
through
the front.
the-
It stops at the front of the inn.
Yes,
Okay? You go in.
yes.
Okay, so Dermot, you're laid out on the floor. Lars is going through his books. There's halflings crowded around tables all through the inn. They're going over plans and talking. The dragon man walks in and silence. You hear one of them pop up. It's a nice cloak you got.
Shoot. No. Out of character. Out of character context. I'm just gonna say it. It is out of character. Shoot me now. Back in character. Can we really talk about this tomorrow? Have a bad day with the money.
You see one of the other rogues. First, we get Grandpappy. We'll deal with the lizard afterwards. He just nods.
I just kind of make my way somehow over to Lars.
Come to pay for the barn?
And a cure, I hope. How much for the barn?
About half as much as the cure.
What we're looking at.
What you get? Don't you know we like to barter?
Are we really gonna barter right now? Can't we do this between businessmen and, like, let me get some sleep and I'll pay afterwards? I promise I'm good for it.
Well, you go upstairs and rest, and I'm trying to figure out how to fix this.
Oh, just let me know what the barn is, and I'll pay for that too. Out of character, do I got a key? Did I get a key when I came over here before we went to the other Hungry Halfling?
Yeah, you have a room.
Okay, just way up here, and I just kind of like,
Slowly labor.
yeah, slowly, laboriously up. Hopefully, I don't fall off the freaking stairs. Staying towards the wall. I get to the room. I'm like, screw it, they're rogues. I just leave the door open. Flop down on the bed. Done.
All right. So let's go back to the other end. Kill. You come back to where Andara was waiting on you.
Okay. Was
What
there
do you
value
do?
in mummy remains?
You didn't find anything of value in the mummy, no.
Is the mummy remains worth value?
No. Mummy dust, maybe, if you get enough of them together. Might be able to sell its component. Not a great amount, but
So it's not technically that worth it.
no. To you, it wouldn't be worth getting your hands dirty.
Yeah.
And help me crush some mummy.
That's the best way you could have worded that.
Yep.
All right. All right. I couldn't find anything, so we should probably get back to the inn.
Andara just nods. What of that trap door that our friend the rogue discovered? Should we see what's going on with them below, or?
Well, what did you I don't know if we should do that now or should we worry about Dermot right now.
Should we see if the dragon and the rogue are okay before we proceed down? I know the rogue was fine, but
Well, I think
should we see what state he's in the event that the dragon is attacking him? The dragon is sort of unpredictable.
I've warned everyone about him.
I don't disagree with you, Master Cal. I'm just concerned about Ardo right now.
We didn't know anything about him, and now he's murdered people.
I couldn't agree with you more. He's a strange one. Almost strange as our past compatriot, but in a different sort of fashion.
Well,
shall we go downstairs to see what's happening?
I don't know if the four of us could take anything in the basement without Dermot. You saw how fierce Dermot
No,
was.
I understand that. That's not what I'm implying. Should we at least check on them to see what state they're in currently?
For sure.